All right, so you've spent the last maybe 6 weeks now buying plants. Buying plants, making your yard and your garden and your backyard look gorgeous. Well, now it's time to take care of the plants. Because it always gets me, it's like people buy, they spend so much money on this stuff, and then they forget a very key thing, which is one, watering, and two, fertilizing. So first, watering. Watering, you have to look at the soil mass of the plant. This is a plant, this is a rescue plant that we took back from one of our customers that, you know, just misguided, no evil intent, but it just hadn't been watered. I mean, so this is a few days, we put fertilizer on it, starting to come back. So if you want to adopt a rescue plant, this one's here for you, and I got a companion not doing as well. All right, so, but you have to look at the soil mass. So this is, you know, for the size of head of that plant material, and then you have this much soil. But look over here, the ones that we always get back is hanging baskets, because that's all the soil that's in there. Look at the head of the plant, the mass of the head. It's not much smaller than this one, which has this much soil. So you have to be careful. You need to water the hanging baskets more often, but that doesn't mean you need to water your containers with a lot of soil, because these suffer because these can't hold up because they're a bunch of sissies and don't have enough soil. So be careful. Just because that hanging basket needs, sometimes your container does not. There's all different ways to fertilize. This one right here. So, you know, first of all, if this is a time release, this is Osmocote. So this you just sprinkle in, and that would be for the person that isn't going to fertilize every week or two. All right. So I would recommend fertilizing each week. All the baskets and stuff you see up in this greenhouse, that tube in there, they get fertilizer every day, just a trace amount, and that's how we keep them nice looking in the greenhouse. And then they leave here, and sometimes you don't fertilize them. All right. So here we go. So this is a cool way. You can hook, it's like emergency, D5W normal saline. You just pop this in here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong hole. Put the hose in there, and it takes it right out. It's like an IV. So a lot of people use that. It's very convenient. I'll slide over here. That's just another kind of like an Osmocote item. But here's how I like to do just plain Miracle-Gro. You put a couple scoops in. Now, you can use a watering can, but a watering can isn't very manly. I like to use a 5-gallon bucket. Watering can's too slow for me. Pick it up, and then you just walk around each week, give them a little splash, just like that, all right? So, you have to do this if you want to maintain. That's how you get these big, beautiful plants. The one thing I would caution you on is your tomato plants, because you put too much fertilizer on a tomato right now, it goes vegetative, and you won't get the you won't get the fruit to set. So I do recommend this. This has calcium in it that helps a lot of problems with tomatoes. So everything needs to get fertilizer, but be careful about the tomatoes. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.